Okay, I'm back. I just sent it to, who did I send it to? Ultra low latency for best real time, because it was strange when I went into the last stream, which I lasted 30 seconds in. It said that there was no stream optimization running on it at all. But when I clicked into this one, it said it was a low latency. Low latency. So I don't know. So this should be pretty. It should be faster on the. Hang on here. Let me just, hold on. I'm a little bit sore today, folks. Getting banged around on that machine yesterday. Um, I'm paying for it today. Just letting you know. What? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I had thought oh no, okay. I thought I was on the old channel streaming, and I'm not. Oh yeah, the stream yesterday of me inside the machine didn't work out too well. It's only 17 minutes long. I guess we'd say it's the edited version of what's on the other channel, which I've got to splice those two together in the YouTube editor. That's what I got to do. I'm a little bit discomforted, Sarah. I got banged around yesterday in that machine. Which one's which? Hang on here. I'm just checking. Yes, I got the GoPro copy.
Okay, we're gonna do a copy of this.
Yeah, that's the GoPro copy. You know something? I realized something here. I don't know how to use the YouTube editor. How do you do that? Where's the create? No, I don't want that. I did this when I very first started doing YouTube, and now I can't remember, folks, how to do it. Yeah, how do you do that? So we lost about 26 minutes yesterday on the stream of me inside the machine. It didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I guess the Wi-Fi should have been outside. Yeah. I wonder how you do that. You know what? I'm totally gone brain dead, folks. I got a copy though, a full copy of it. There's no talking because the machine's so loud. But you know, I've just discovered something here. I don't know how to use or how to do the YouTube editor. Yeah, totally brain fart. I have no idea how. Oh man, got a knot right here. The machine, there's no suspension in it, so when you hit bumps, oh, she bangs you good. Slight headache, yeah, just a slight one. Just a little bit right across there. It's not that bad, you know, considering how much banging around I got yesterday. But, but I'm baffled. I wonder where they put that editing tool that you could put videos together, splice them together. Because like I said, I got the GoPro copy, but it created two files because it was over 45 minutes. Is there, let me just hang on, I'm sorry folks, but is there an edit button when you click on two? No. I don't know how to do this. Edit, no. Just got it. Where is the YouTube editor? I can't believe they're hiding it. The create button doesn't get you anything. You know. Anyways, I'll go back to this later because I'm definitely drawing a blank on this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit, splice those two together. All right, let's get back on. Let's go to the channel that's working. So last night, ladies and gentlemen, I watched a video on another YouTuber channel, obviously. A big one, big one. They're a really big one, actually. Substantially, a couple million people on this channel. And last week, he just went through the exact, not last week, the week before, he just went through the exact same thing the ducks are going through. That he got a double strike on the same video. That it got a strike put on it, got reviewed, got okayed, and then got reported again and got a second strike. And the second review didn't pass. But he's a conservative comedy show. But it didn't pass. So this getting two strikes on the same video and being found innocent the first time is happening all over the place. It's not just the ducks. So I was sort of like, okay, that's happening. This is exactly happening to other people, But doesn't make it better. But, at least I know I'm not alone in the club, There's other people that belong to the club. It's really cold outside. Minus 18 degrees right now, and some silly ducks slept outside. Because I went outside last night and there was no ducks outside. Everybody was in the building. And when I got up this morning at 6 and I looked out the window, there were some ducks sleeping outside. But it is a solid minus 18 on the thermometer. Actually, let me just check to see what the wind chill is here. I got pink on today, waiting for the sun to come up to hit the door to see how bright I am. I should just turn day glow pink with the reflection. Well, the wind chill is minus 20. That's what the wind chill is right now. She's minus 18. Ooh, tonight minus 19. I'm going to have to make sure, I'm going to have to lock the ducks inside tonight. Minus 5 today. I tell you, yesterday was brutal cold yesterday, folks working around. Juanita, your shower curtains look awesome. I'm telling you. I'm having a hard time deciding what shower curtain to get myself personally. I'm getting one. I don't know yet which one. I'm leaning towards the big giant 4-foot duck head. Or Doug head. The one that when he's looking sideways. I'm leaning towards that one. Where his head's sideways and he's looking at the flock at the lagoon. But I really like the colors on the one Juanita has. So I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe the one with the big dog head is a little more neutral. It's not so crazy. Like, because my shower curtains in my bedroom where the upstairs shower is upstairs is in the bedroom, and it's like it would be like really a big dog head would be cooler though. I think be sort of like a big mural, of Doug. Which, by the way, this morning I went to bed last night. I was so tired I fell asleep instantly. Doug didn't jump up on the bed. He was on the floor. And when I woke up this morning, I was shocked. He was under the covers beside me. I was like, "Oh, how did you get underneath the covers, Doug?" Oh. And he had his feet pointed towards me, and he wasn't kicking me like he normally does. Oh, I woke up to the geese this morning. No, he wasn't snuggling. He had his feet towards me. So there was still like 2 feet between him and me because his legs, But like like how dogs with their legs straight out. Well, that's what it was. He had his legs straight out towards me, but somehow he was under the covers. And I have no idea how he did it. Like right under the covers. Like he'd swear that I put him under the covers. He was in that position. Because Doug will, like, if you put him under the covers, if it's the right conditions, he will lay in the exact spot you put him in. It's like he's like a paperweight. He doesn't move. It's like you wake up in the morning and like he didn't move at all. The material soft is the polyester, right? That's why it's so brilliant, Juanita, on the print, is because of the polyester, right? When they print on polyester, you can print a perfect, almost a perfect photograph on polyester cloth because there's no bleed. I have a polyester shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. I love it. Can't wear it unless I wear a t-shirt under it because I just sweat like crazy. But it is just an epic, epic. Like anybody from the '70s, you would love this shirt. It's so cool. I got two of them actually, a large and an extra large, and it's I'm thinking of just framing them because they're so cool. They look like they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect. So it's the print. I mean, I'm getting way off sidetracked here. Anyways, now I've just told you something. You're going, well, what's this shirt thing you're talking about? It's a classic '70s shirt. But, oh, elbow just cracked. Just a light crack. Wasn't a loud one. Just a light one. So anyways, what else? So Doug took over the bed. But you're, I'm really like, I'm leaning heavy towards the Doug head shower curtain. I really am. I think a big giant head of Doug. But yours, Juanita, it's pretty bright. It's like summery color, you know, like a summer bathroom type thing, you know. That's what it's like. It's it turned out pretty good. I like it. When I saw the pictures, I was like, yes, they look nice. I wonder what the other ones look like, the real bright ones, like the red ones, and there's the Dougie one. So I did quite a few shower curtains. I spent some serious time on that category doing the artwork. It takes a lot of work, you know, getting all the little Dougs in the right place and get them measured out right. It's not just, you don't just slap it together. So I guess I need to get you some bath mat happening, eh? Bath mats. What else is there in the bathroom category? There's shower curtains, bath mats, and towels. You need a whole set, Juanita. I better get my act together, right? Oh boy, sorry folks. Big yawn. Doug is laying bath mats and towels. I don't know what the towels are like. They don't have towel lid covers, Jennifer. I gotta go by what they have. The bath mats, I'll work on that one. Matching bath mat for a shower for an awesome shower curtain. Got more artwork to do. I got more work to do. I got stuff to do, folks. I got my other job to do. My merchandise job. That's what YouTube's turned into. Yeah. Anyway, so I watched this guy last night. I don't know if anybody here has ever watched it. I've watched him for a while. It's called Louder with Crowder and Steven Crowder. Funny show. But it's conservative humor, you know. So, you know, if you're a Democrat or Hillary supporter, not the channel to watch. But if you like good humor, they are silly. They do some silly stuff, but they also have news. They look at stuff, and they're freaking out because Twitter shut them down, and plus they got a YouTube strike twice, and they're like panicking completely. Well, they got lawyers involved. They're going to sue YouTube, and they're starting a lawsuit because it's destroyed their business. So the purge continues on this platform. I honestly don't know what the future has in store for if this is my space. You know, I don't know. It's just bizarre. You got to wonder. It's almost like they want to get rid of everything. I know one thing. I went to the trending page last night. It was pretty disgusting. There was no independent, like the old days where you go to the trending page and you could just see craziness. You know, like just people putting stuff up that went viral. It was like the stuff that was on trending. A lot of CNN on trending last night. That is hard to watch. Whoa. Actually, if you really want to go right down the hole of stupidity, go down on the comment section of the CNN YouTube channel. My God, it's unbelievable. You know, folks, the corrupt governments of the world are taking us, you know, to the edge of nuclear war with this crap with Russia. And all CNN can worry about, and this is what I was thinking about yesterday. I was in the machine, and I was thinking about this yesterday because I didn't know CNN. Well, I knew they had a channel, but I'd never gone to it. But I just was somehow got recommended to me, and it's so comical. The world's falling apart, and all they're focused on is that if Trump had sex with a porn star over 10 years ago, like it's like who cares? The man's dealing with war, potentially, nuclear war or chemical war, or who knows what they've got planned for us. But it's like, who cares? Like, who cares? It's like, oh man. Well, no, Jennifer, CNN's not even negativity. It's some kind of comedy network. Because they're so serious about it. I subjected myself to about 15 minutes of it. I was like, how can people watch this? It's just unbelievable. Like, especially if you know what's going on. You know, like the alleged nerve gas attack, which now, guess what, folks? As of last night, the scientists have come out and said that they don't think it's Russian nerve gas. But we're ready to launch against Russia. Well, Britain was. But now, last night, the news is out that the lab testing said, no, we don't think it's Russian nerve gas. It's unbelievable. Oh. But, you know, what did Trump do 10 years ago at some adult show? Who knows? Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Okay, so we're going to do a test here, folks. Okay, I'm going to say a number. I want to see how fast you can type it in because I've got it set on low latency, and I want to see how fast the comments are with the fastest setting. Okay, are you ready? So type in 1. Type in 2. Oh, latency is still pretty bad. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, well, Inga 1. No, not 12, Anita. Just 1 or 2. I think, you know what? I think a lot of latency happening here is the people's on the keyboard. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's like we got some serious delayed reaction happening here this morning. So it seems to be faster. Let's try it. Okay, who's ready to do it again? All right. No, don't tell me you're ready to do it again. But anyways, type number 9. 9. Oh, that's pretty fast. It looks like about 5 seconds, eh? I'm going to do a test here. I'm curious on this because I got it set to the fastest setting on the latency, okay? Okay, so I'm going to say a number, and I want to see how long it takes before I see it on the screen. 6. What? Okay, let's try this again. The timer's screwed up. All right, we're gonna do the latency test again. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry about this, but I just want to know how fast it is now. 5. 7 seconds. So probably 6-second delay. That's a lot faster than 30 seconds, right? That's pretty good. So when I say something, so you're probably hearing it pretty close. I'm thinking but with your with your delay hitting the key and all that kind of stuff, I'm thinking the delay is probably about 4 seconds, 3-4 seconds from when I say it, you hear it, and then there's another second before you hit the number and hit enter. I'm thinking that's how fast it is. Yeah, you passed, Vista. Give yourself a star. So that's pretty fast. But you got to go in and change it manually in the settings. Because YouTube, it used to be automatic, but now it's an option. Because I was noticing it was like taking forever. I couldn't have conversations with you because there was 30-second delays. I'm in a tunnel and it's unlocked. What does that mean, Mark? My main terminal might be unlocked. Tunnel, terminal. What are you talking about, Mark? What's unlocked? Tunnel, terminal. The barn is locked. I know that. I checked that last night. I actually walked over twice and because I doubted myself. And the barn is locked. Are you gonna? You're a Pantanon? What? What are you talking about, Mark? I'm sore, Vista. The machine did it. Got a slight headache. Not bad. The headache's not really, really bad. It's the back. Because the machine bounces you around pretty good. But we got her moved. Your first page. I have no idea. Well, no, Vista, we lost over 25 minutes of footage because the encoder was inside the cab with me. I should have put the you mean the main job? No, I didn't wear earplugs. I don't have them. Well, I do, but they're my gun sight. Anyways, I've got a copy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what Mark is talking about. I'm totally baffled on what Mark is going on. Anyways, I got the copy, the whole 45 minutes or 44 minutes on the other channel, which I've got to figure out the YouTube editor how to splice it together because I haven't used the YouTube editor forever. I don't know how to do it, and I'm just going to put them together and throw it up. I figured it wasn't his first language, Vista. Where's Mark from? Where are you from, Mark? I'm curious. Where are you from? Does anybody know where Mark is from? Okay, I'm starting to get brighter here. The sun is coming through and I'm starting to glow pink. Okay, I know there's only like a 50 ducks. I'll have to have an original one. Huh? What, English is not a first language in the UK, Inga? Or Mark's not originally from the UK? Mark's not going to tell us, eh? Mark's going to leave us hanging. Mark is referring to the main channel, but what about the main channel, Sarah? What's unlocked about it? My main terminal is unlocked on the main channel? That makes no sense. The main channel now has the it can't, Vista. I've explained this before. I embedded the live stream playlist into the main channel. I've told you this before, folks. I did a little bit of it, but YouTube every day keeps deleting it. Actually, I'm going to go there right now and check, because every day I go there, it keeps getting deleted. YouTube keeps getting rid of it. Hang on. I know, Vista, I explained this, and everybody I'm telling you, I'm not. Like, I'm looking. I'm on the yeah. It's not. Oh, oh, my peoples. That's my embedding. I embedded that. That if you click on it, it's not. Okay, well, put it this way. Like right now, it's not showing the coffee stream on the 50 ducks. Okay? Because when I embedded that playlist, there was only four live streams running. Okay? That's why. I know it's really hard for everybody someday. Not everybody, but some people have a hard time grasping my magic that I pull off here to keep us going. So, because when you got that Louder with Crowder, and they got hit with a double strike on the same video. This exact same situation. You know, it's not the same topic, because, you know, my topic was about duck penises, you know, and ducks having sex, making babies, you know, National Geographic type thing, but we got hit. Divisional 50 darts in a hot tub page. It's unlocked. Mark, what is your first language, Mark? I really want to know what your first language is. How about you just type it in your language, and then we'll translate it. Okay? Mark, stop using a translator and type in your first language, and we'll translate it, okay? I'll translate it. I want to know what the hell you're talking about. So we're going to wait for Mark to type it in his language. And Mark still hasn't told us what his first language is, and he hasn't told us what country he's from. I don't think Mark's listening to us. Mark might have the volume turned off. Triple Jeopardy? Yeah, I know. I thought Double Jeopardy. I thought, you know what, you're going to try it for something? That's just the law, though, eh? No. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed watching it. I wish I didn't have so many technical difficulties yesterday, but I learned something yesterday about plugging microphones, external microphones, into the Teradek. It didn't work. The sound was so low, and I went into the back, all the settings, and didn't matter. It just wasn't picking up, and I don't understand, because the microphone, the external microphone I have, is powered. It's not just a regular microphone. It's actually powered. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's actually it's an amplified one. It's not like it's a high-end microphone, and it should have worked. And nope, the volume was so low on it, which was sort of good, because it was the machine. It was just all you heard was the machine, but. You know, so the machine would have been really loud, actually, but and then plus I had to use the other camera. Anyways, I had battery packs duct taped to the tripod. I was a lot of screwing around. It wasn't what I wanted, but didn't work out as good as I would have liked. The picture was probably pretty good, as far as the video is concerned. Probably was pretty sharp, you know. A clip-on mic, and what? Run a 20-foot plug to the iPad. Is that what you're thinking, Dale? They don't make them. And do you know how hard is it to handle animals with a 20-foot cord attached to you, plugged into the iPad with his clip-on microphone? Well, the duct tape certainly solved my problem yesterday. So I couldn't figure out how to get all the battery packs, because I used the battery pack with the GoPro on the camera to keep it going because it was cold out there. The wind chill was nasty. I say, first time ever, froze the hose. I've never had, I went all winter, never had a hose freeze. It was, like I dragged that hose out and it froze that fast. I couldn't believe it. Like it froze in under 15 minutes. The hose was frozen solid. I had to bring the hose inside last night. That's the first. The wind chill was bad yesterday, folks. You couldn't handle the GoPro one. It was too much. Sorry, Virginia. I'm thinking the current 17-minute version with all the missing parts probably looks like an edited version of the 45 minutes. Well, I know it was so loud in there. I had the timer, couldn't even hear it because someone told me I'd go check the battery on the camera, and I pulled the phone out to see the timer, and it said, "Oh, ended." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even hear it go off." It was pretty loud inside the machine. Not really, really loud, but loud enough. You on Facebook, friends? He's definitely from the UK, but he doesn't. What language does he speak, Inga? And why doesn't he tell us in the comments here? I don't understand this. My feelings are actually hurt that Mark will talk to you on Facebook, but he won't talk here. English? Are you sure? He could be dyslexic. I'm dyslexic too. Mark's sorry because he won't talk to us. You don't have to be sorry, Mark. It was a challenge in school being dyslexic because I was in the 70s and they didn't know kids could be dyslexic. It was a joke. Oh, look at he can write backwards. I remember that as a kid. My parents all sitting around, drinking and passing around my handwriting, laughing. That's burnt right into my mind, actually, that memory. Holding it up to a mirror. Look at him. He's possessed. He's writing backwards. Drinking Molson Golden. It's so burnt into my head. I remember the brand of beer everybody had in their hands. Oh, I'm not. I laugh about it, Brian. It doesn't bother me. I've overcome my problem. I just double check everything. I don't hit the send button until I proofread it because I'm dyslexic. I'm bad for flipping letters around. Really bad for flipping letters around. Like brutal. It's bad. I don't flip words around. Well, I do. Sometimes I flip the words around too. So I'll read it and I go, "What? What the hell was I saying?" It's like, and not just like a couple words, like one word in front of another word. I'll actually flip like 3-4 words in front of a complete thought, and I'll read it and I'll go like, "What? There's like 4 words in front of this subject that shouldn't be here. It should be afterwards." Like. But my head, I see what I want to type, and my thoughts, and I'm typing, but then it just gets all jumbled up. No. But it doesn't happen with numbers. That's another thing. That's strange, eh? I don't do it with numbers. I just do it with writing. Is that strange? Actually, is that normal when you're dyslexic? Numbers, it doesn't happen to me. Like, yeah, I have that problem thinking faster than I write. I get ahead of myself. And then I start jumbling things up. But the numbers I never have a problem with. Actually, I'm really good with numbers. I'm phenomenal with numbers, but just terrible with the getting the letters in the right place. Oh man, another cold day. I'm doing artwork today, folks. I got a bit of it. I gotta go do some naproxen for my headache, and then I'm gonna go and do some artwork. What was Wall-E yesterday? What's that? Do you mix words up when you're talking? I never heard about that though, actually. Oh, I'm starting to get bright, folks. No, I might if I did watch Wall-E the movie. It's so long ago. I'm it's like a long time ago. I don't remember the movie. Escapes me. I probably did see the movie. That's probably from the '80s. Isn't Wall-E from the '80s? I've watched. There's probably about 1,000 movies between that and this. Right. I'm fine, Mark. I'm still confused on what you're trying to tell me, though. I don't understand what's unlocked. I'm worried the pen's unlocked now. A robot on a trash dump planet. Okay. So yesterday I was a trash dump mover. I haven't seen what the video looks like of me moving. The pen's unlocked. No, I locked everything up. Not the pen. Marshalls. What a great company. They that was awful nice of them to bring that machine out for us. I don't know what the cost is, but whatever, they said it was $100 to unload all the patio stones, which we didn't do. So this is like it was good. What I'm concerned about Vista is that the what the chat's going to be like lined up with the bad video because there's so much missing. There's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes of video missing on the live stream copy. So what happens when there's missing video but the chat's still there? Because the chat is supposed to be time tagged, to the video. So like, will it be big chunks of chat missing? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, it was fine? There is chunks of chat missing? Oh, okay. I thought so, because like there's chunks of video when I would go out. Hang on, let me go to it. I'm gonna go to it right now here because I got conflicting reports happening right here right now. Okay, hang on. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I want to just see something here. Oh yeah, there's the Marshalls. Yes, Vista. I gotta do that right now. Actually. Oh, oh, folks. Okay, let me just see here. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm rude here right now, but oh, I'm on the wrong one. Oh, is the video ever sharp, eh? It's really sharp. Outside, the sun was shining just perfect. Except I was struggling with the frozen pile at the first. That was slow going at the first. I was getting frustrated hitting her. But and I'm telling you, folks, if I would have done that with the uh, with the any type of thaw, man, what a mess the yard would have been. Thankfully, she was frozen solid. Thankfully. Man, she was just a frozen pile of dirt yesterday. See, is that the problem was, this is pretty neat. I did a pretty good job streaming this yesterday. Oh, sound went. Why is there no sound? Oh, because I'm off in the distance. That microphone didn't work very good yesterday, did it? Not very good. So I clicked on the wrong stream.
The shoulder straps go right across.
Well, that's pretty cool, eh? That's pretty awesome, actually. Well, that is awesome. I could see how that would be. It was loud, eh? Well, that is pretty neat. That is pretty neat. I gotta check. That worked out pretty good. I could see how that would be entertaining on a Saturday afternoon. I probably should have figured out how to put the Teradek on the outside of the machine, and then I wouldn't have lost any of the stream because it would have been outside. Problem was I was inside the metal cage, eh? And the whole thing's a metal cage, so that would screw up the Wi-Fi. Oh. It's not the sound, it's the pounding around because the machine is very, very rough inside. She pounds you good. Pounds you really good. Well, I got to do some more artwork because Inga and Juanita need more to choose from. Where's Samuel's in here? I'm just looking. She's turning the house into a duck shrine. Well, wait till I'm done, Samuel. It's only going to get worse because we're gonna crank it up here. Yeah, I know. The blankets are happening. The first thing I'm doing. As soon as I get my head back into working on it, because I've been like I've been a little bit down the last while here. Totally. I guess the word is wiped out. I guess you could say that. Totally wiped out. Oh. Feeling a little bit better today, but I'm still a little bit. I'm fatigued. That's all. Just fatigued. Oh. The tiles. Well, you bought some tiles, Inga? I will be doing the flip flops. But it's because it's winter right now. It's not a big flip flops will be they're going to be done. I'm going to do them. It's just that they're not on the top priority list right now because right now people want blankets. But I am going to be doing flip flops. Flip flops are tricky to do, folks, because you got to get the template, the goose lee inside. It's a trick. The flip flops are a real trick. And to make them look decent. You just don't want to slap it on and then it looks bad. So, like I said, I'm going to do a stream. I'm thinking this week I'm going to set the camera up on the tripod behind me, and I'm going to just show you what's involved from start to finish, so you can get an idea of how long it takes to do a product. And then you can go, okay, so it takes that long to do the product. There's this many products, and there's this much artwork. Oh yeah, Matt's got a lot of work to do. 75 degrees. Well, no, Samuel, it's minus 18 degrees here, Samuel. on Duck Central. I'm gonna do a stream this week, Connie, because I'm gonna be working on it this week, and it's like I'm gonna share it just so everybody can see. I'll just set the camera up behind me here, and then probably we'll have some random Doug barking when he hears the crows, and you can just then you go, oh, that was loud, because he does that to me, where he'll just do the random barking. He just did that this morning to me, random barking. So. Is the digger still alive? I don't know what the digger is. It's just an illusion. I was looking here. You know what? Virginia? The coasters, the tile coasters, you could do that. You could order a whole bunch of those and do a bathroom. I wonder, Inga, you need to answer this question. I got a question for you, Inga, because the tile coasters, it's porcelain, okay? So or ceramic. I mean, it's the same material as like a coffee mug. Do the tiles have the same finish as the coffee mug? Waiting for Inga to answer us here. Like, does it have the same baked, shiny finish on the tiles as compared to a coffee mug? Oh, it does. So, you know what, folks? Is that if you were like really hardcore, you could order, and like you don't order like because you don't want to well, you could if you want to do the whole wall, but really like they use those like they randomly stick pattern tiles within a wall, like they'll have so it isn't just solid pattern, they'll just randomly place them with the tile guys, or a border. You could do a border of tiles with ducks, because if it's the same finish as this, which is according to Inga it is on the tile, it'll last forever. Well, they're called coasters, Inga. The tile frame that you got, if you go to the coaster section of the store, they're there under coasters. Okay. Coasters, Vista. I just said that. Go to the coaster section of the store, and you'll see what is there right now in the coaster section. Let me just check. I don't know if I did all the artwork yet on the coaster in the coasters. Did I do coasters? I guess I did. They're drinkware. So that is all the coasters are done. Coasters, drinkware. The cork coasters are done. They're discontinued. The cork. They're not going to have them anymore. They only have yeah. Because if you click on the cork, I think the cork are out of stock. Yeah, I got to delete those because they're no longer available. Is the square one out of stock? Yeah, the cork are done. They won't be coming back into stock. They only have, which is ironic, I've got all the artwork done. Yeah. But I gotta delete those right off the site. So the ceramic ones, the tile coasters, so they've got the same finish as a coffee mug. You know? So that means you could do like a bathroom trim with just the, because what size they're 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which is pretty standard. You could do a trim on a bathroom, or a splash guard on your kitchen counter with the coasters. You know, I gotta fix that category. I gotta get rid of the clutter, as in all the cork, uh, 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 what you call it, uh, coasters that are no longer available. Laura, you ordered some last week. How many did you order? Maybe Laura, when she gets hers, she could post pictures on Facebook so we could see them. I'm curious. You ordered two? Which ones? Were they both the same or two different ones? Yeah, I got. They're on the 2017 end of life list. The cork coasters, Inga. I got to delete them right off the site, out of the store, so you don't have to look at something that's not available. I guess there's a bunch of stuff I got to go through and get rid of. I'm just waiting for Laura to tell us which one she ordered. Come on, Laura, we're waiting. There's only a 4 second delay this morning. So all the delays, you're making us all wait. Laura's not going to tell us which one she got. I wonder why she won't tell us. Yes, Virginia, you could. You could do that. You could do a backsplash of ducks. Or folks, here's something. Now that I know this, do I have because you know what you could do? Let me just check something out here. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those. Know what would be really cool? Know what would be really, really cool? Are you ready for this? What about, you're gonna love this. Virginia, you're gonna love this, okay? Because the artwork is really nice and everything, but would you really? That's a big commitment to have the duck flashy artwork on your backsplash. But here's something that's a little more subtle. All right, is what about a series of tiles? The panoramic shot. The really long one that I did. I did quite a few of them actually. As a backsplash for the tiles. So what I would have to do is I'd have to number them, like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, probably 4 tiles. And so 4 tiles would make one panoramic shot of the Magoon. What do you think of that as a backsplash? So it would be ducks on the Magoon. It would be awesome, wouldn't it? I'm going to do one. I'm going to do a panoramic. And I'm going to do one with a panoramic where Doug at the end of it. So it's like you get the panoramic and then there's Doug at the end looking over. Because I could splice it together, Photoshop. It'll take some work. I won't go do it right away, folks, but it's an idea. And now that I know, you could have ducks, the tiles, and then Doug's head watching over the ducks as a backsplash in your kitchen. And the Doug part would be optional. It's like tile number 5. Do you want to put a dog there? No, we don't want the dog. We'll just do ducks right across the whole thing. No, it's a backsplash. There's a printed frame, eh? There's gonna be a picture. There's a printed frame, a landscape printed frame that's gonna be available that I'm gonna have. Also, folks, with it's gonna be framed and everything. They have them on the site. Eh? They offer a landscape for panoramic framing, and I'm gonna have that. Actually, there is gonna be a fat head of Dougie. They have them. They call them wall peels, actually. Is what they call them. But they're not two fat heads, as in die cut out, where Doug's head is die cut. But you could cut it out. You could order the wall peel and then cut Doug's head out. You could do that too, Dale. If you want to take your time with a box cutter or a pair of scissors, and and be slow and sure at it, you could because they're called wall peels. They come on and off, so you could do Doug's head, order the Doug head one, and then cut Doug's head out and then stick them on the wall. So I didn't know the tiles though were the same. I'm gonna do a tile, folks. A coaster tile, whatever. We're gonna. I'm because of the fact that it's baked, the print won't come off. Because that's the only concern I had would be the print coming off. But if it's glazed over, that means it's permanent. Other than it gets chipped. Permanent, you know. I like the backsplash though. I'm trying to think of what I could do, but that would be a big commitment, eh? Like you wouldn't want to be, you wouldn't want to like do it and then I'm going to sell my house. The person walks in, what's with all this duck stuff, man? Not everybody will be into it. Do your bathroom wall in ducks. No, you could do. This is something. Is a big giant picture of the ducks on the Magoon, like a 4 foot by 6 foot, like 4 foot wide style photograph of the ducks at the Magoon. The things you could do with this tile thing. We're talking some serious home reno type stuff. Imagine a wall of ducks. You know what would be better? Is because this year the Magoon is going to be, the water's going to be cleaner. Because right now the pictures I have of the Magoon, it's pretty bad. Mud in the background and stuff like that. But this summer, because I've got grass seed, I bought a 70-pound bag of grass seed, or 55 pounds. So I got a bag of grass seed, and I'm going to I'm going to do the grass seed around the Magoon, and the water's going to clear right up this year. It's already cleared up actually, because the stream that comes out of it, clear, crystal clear. Like the water's crystal clear. There's no silt, no nothing. So this year, the ducks, it actually could look clean with a green background, around the outside edge. So that would be a good picture, and get proper picture. Use a proper camera with 480 DPI, and get a high resolution picture. Not that iPhone thing. I'm really upset about the iPhone. I did not know the iPhone does 72 DPI. That is pathetic. I can't believe my $100 Kodak Easy Share camera takes better pictures than basically an $800 iPhone. Oh, don't be sorry your computer crashed. I'm sorry your computer crashed, Laura. But Laura, do me a favor though. When you get your Goose Lee and your Stripper Magoo, could you post a high resolution picture on Facebook in the club? You like the idea of redoing your bathroom in ceramic tiles, Anita? If I come up with something? Yeah, bath towels and bath mats are coming. They're coming, Rita. I'm gonna work on her. Yeah, I know. iPhone is a camera. But you know the ironic part about that illusion is that an iPhone, I know it's technically a phone, but really it's not anymore. It's a computer. But it has a phenomenal video camera. That's the part that it doesn't make any sense because they do have a pretty good video camera. When you want to shoot like you can shoot some good stuff with it, video wise. So why the hell did they drop the ball on pictures, on photos? You know, I just know one thing. This year, when I'm doing photos, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of photos uh, because with this thought, because I'm thinking, and if I get the background right with the grass growing and the ducks in the clean water and the sunlight shining the right way, set the tripod, get some really good pictures. Maybe I could make up a ceramic tile backdrop of some sort that would look really awesome. Because right now, I'll tell you, the like the mug, the mug that has the wraparound picture of the ducks. I'm not. It's an iPhone picture, so it's not as sharp as it could be because the original picture was only 72 DPI because that's what iPhones shoot, 72, and the template to do the mugs calls for a 200 DPI uh, uh, artwork. So that's the problem. It's not when I look at like I got that mug and it's not as sharp as it could be. Like if it was shot with a real camera, with like 480 DPI, the detail of the ducks would be like you can actually see the detail. So you can definitely see the murky brown water in the picture because it was pretty dirty when I took those pictures. But this year we'll get some pictures with the green grass growing around the lagoon and clear water, and it'll look much better. And I'll come up with some stuff because this cafe press thing is the answer. You know, I got a camera. I don't need to buy a camera. Why buy a camera when I got a camera? My Kodak works perfect. It takes awesome pictures actually. Because that's all it does is take pictures. Oh. It'll work. But you don't need to shut up. But as I don't why spend money, I don't have to. Unless I break my camera, then I'll be in trouble. Oh. No, there's no more bobcat action. I'm done. What, do you want me to go and move the pile back out? Move the pile back from the pen out and then move it back in? No, we're done. It was a job. It was a job that had to be done. So I'm glad that it's over because I'm a little sore. I'm hurting. Right here. Right there. I got a bit of a kink happening. All right, folks, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go and start my day. Because I got to do artwork today. Today is Sunday artwork day because I've got loyal people that want me to produce something here, i.e. bath mats, towels, and blankets. So I got to do today is bath mat bowels no bowels bath mat, towels and bowels and blankets. Is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say goodbye and start my day. And I'll talk to you later. And no, I'm not going to do any artwork for the bowels. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting the show, buying duck merchandise. Because seriously, folks, that is what's keeping this whole thing going now. Because the game has changed, and I can't thank you enough for your support on this new game. No. Talk to you later.